And we back! And so is Killian Hayes. So that means it is time for us to help the team that signed him, the Brooklyn Nets. Now, the Nets have had one of the coolest off seasons this year where they were able to make some trades. They got a bunch of first-round picks from Mikal Bridges, and in that, they also got their own first-rounder, so it is a tank job supreme. We got a bunch of picks from the Knicks. I can't say that all of it is completely right, because I think some of those picks are even further than what 2K can go. But today, we won't end this video until we got a championship for the Brooklyn Nets. I think even before the season starts, we got to make some changes. Like, DFS is too good to be on this team. Same thing with Cam Johnson. Some of these other guys, maybe. There's Killian Hayes. We are completely going in for a tank job in order for us to get one of the top 3 picks in this year's draft. So let me try to figure out what teams will be interested in DFS and Cam Johnson. So I'm trying to package these two dudes together to at least start off with. I made DFS a power forward because one team that I wanted to talk to was like, oh, we gonna have too many small forwards. We do that deal. All right, so now you get a power forward. In my mind, you run LeBron James at the 1. You got Austin Reeves at the 2. And then your 3 and 4 could be Rui Hachimura, Dorian Finney-Smith, for Cam Johnson. Well, 2 of those 3 dudes. I feel like that's a win. We'll take D'Angelo Russell back because he was an all-star last time he was here. We take Gabe Vincent back. I kind of want Jalen Hood-Schifino. And then I also want some picks. And I feel like that's what's going to be a little bit difficult. Let's see what they say, though. DFS, Cam, and then we need to give them somebody else. So we'll give them Shake Milton off of the trade. They're not interested. They want Dennis Schroeder in a trade, and they'll give me Rui. I don't really want Rui Hachimura. I'll probably have to flip him. But we could walk out of this with 2 first-round picks for these 3 guys. Does that make sense? We just be helping the Lakers out a lot. And I mean a lot. The other candidate, as far as teams go, is like sending one of these dudes for Kevin Huerter in the first-round pick. Like sending Dorian Finney-Smith for Kevin Huerter because they need another wing. And Dorian Finney-Smith can provide that. I kind of want these Lakers picks because we know LeBron is going to retire. And me doing all these videos, I know that this team is not they're not really good in 2026 and 2028. Unrealistic. Hey, I want to say this at the top of the video. These videos are not meant to be realistic. Instead, I'm just trying to help them win the championship. Okay, cool. I kind of want to do this deal in a way, bro. Kind of, but I don't want to give up Schroeder. They really want to give me Schroeder. I don't really want Rui. You got yourself a deal. Go win a championship, Laker Nation, for LeBron. For LeBron's sake. Lakers look good. Bron, Austin Reeves, Cam, Dorian Finney-Smith, and then Anthony Davis. And off the bench, they still got V8. I guess he's not V8 anymore, but he gonna always be V8 to me. They got Max Christie, who's a 77 now, and they got Dennis Schroeder as a backup. I feel like we just helped the Lakers a lot. Will they turn it into anything? I don't really know. We got 2 first-round picks there. I kind of want to flip D'Angelo Russell. The problem is not many teams need a point guard that's making $18 million. Yeah, he's probably just going to have to stay on the team, which I guess is fine. What about... Wait, Rui overall is lower than Bojan Bogdanovic. Wow. Okay. Rui is a guy that I'm okay with flipping off to another team. He's making... we just making it look like a pseudo 3-teamer, He's making $17 million. Okay, let's find some team that could use a 77 overall power forward that's making a lot of money. Rui Hachimura for PJ Tucker. Trade exception. Boom. There you go. He stayed in LA. He just switched. Oh, wait, no. They got a whole new arena now. Look at that. All right, so we dumped Rui Hachimura off. So now our star lineup this season is going to be D'Angelo Russell, Cam Johnson, Zaire Williams, Cam Thomas, Zaire Williams, who I forgot they traded for him. Then we get Bojan Bogdanovic, Nicholas Claxton. Off the bench, we have Day'Ron Sharpe, Ben Simmons, PJ Tucker is getting real minutes, I guess. And yeah, we have to get Killian Hayes some minutes. That's why we're here, right? Sorry, PJ, your minutes got to go too. You're 67 years old. I would rather let Trent Watford get some minutes or even Noah Clowney. One of these 2 dudes get minutes over you. All right, first game of the season against Boston. D'Angelo Russell got injured, but Cam might get us most improved player. Cam, what's your shot tendency at? I know it's got to be high. 99. I love that for you. Just go out there and win most improved player, and we're going to lose a bunch of games. We're going to get the first overall pick, and we're going to look real good in 2 years. Bojan Bogdanovic is having a really good season. The Cavs are buying. They're trying to offer me George Yang in a pick from the Utah Jazz for him. So I'm going to say yes. We're at the trade deadline. They used their trade exception. We are 14-37, so we offed off one of the better players on the team. Now we feel even better about us losing a bunch of games. I just realized Ben Simmons is at the 1 when he should be at the 4. Yeah, Ben. Now get PJ Tucker and Gabe Vincent out my rotation and give it back to the young dudes. And that's it. Killian Hayes is currently on fire, ladies and gentlemen. 7 points per game. His per 36 numbers look amazing. He might get re-signed. He keep this up, he might get re-signed for real. Keon Johnson's going to get some minutes. And then lastly, Trent Walford's really upset about his PT. And I understand he's a good player. He shouldn't be all the way down here. But stuff be happening. Maybe he gets another opportunity at the end of the season, next season. I don't know. But we are bad, and that's exactly what we wanted. Shea is the MVP. Stephon Castle wins Rookie of the Year. Okay. 14% from 3. We got to get that up, big fella. Jaden Ivey wins most Sixth Man of the Year. Most Improved Player goes to Keontae George. And Giannis gets DPOY over Wemby, by the way. That's the first time we've seen somebody win DPOY over Wemby in year number 1. I'm actually disappointed that Cam Thomas didn't win Most Improved Player, considering he went from, he went from 19 to 25-ish. So that's a big jump for sure. But it's not that big of a jump. Keontae George won it, so that's fine. We won a total of 23 games. We were as bad as we wanted to be, which is great. Let's see who wins this championship for year number 1. The Lakers show are in the conference finals, ladies and gentlemen. We helped the Lakers so much. Look at that starting. That's a real starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome, Laker Nation. Maybe you win this series, maybe you don't. You know, the Denver Nuggets have had y'all numbered a few times. Y'all win against each other recently. Are you getting swept? You're getting swept. Okay, great. Bucks versus the Nuggets. I wish it was the Hornets. The Nuggets, Giannis versus Jokic, and Jokic and company are up 3-1, and they win. Boom, just like that. Okay. And then LeBron is going to call it quits right there. Chris Paul ended up on the Celtics. Okay. Y'all know what we hear, though. It is this NBA draft lottery. We have the highest odds. We also have Houston's pick, which I'm not sure how real that is. We gonna take it. Let's just go to it. First overall pick, we drop all the way to 5. We have 5 and 9 and 27, 28. So we got 4 first rounders this year, but none of them in the top 3. Okay. We'll make it work. We always do. All right, let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. Can we somehow snag somebody at that pick? First overall pick, the San Antonio Spurs select Ace Bailey. Second overall pick, Cooper Flag. Oh, we have a trade to announce. OKC trades the second overall pick for De'Aaron Fox. So OKC has De'Aaron Fox and Shea and all of the other guys too. Kings go up to trade for Cooper Flag. Interesting. Third overall pick, the Atlanta Hawks take Hugo Gonzalez. Fourth overall pick, Ian Jackson for North Carolina goes to the Miami Heat. And here we are with Dylan Harper still on the board. I don't think I have to overthink this one. I think we go Dylan Harper here. Yeah, we're going to go Dylan Harper with the 5th overall pick. I feel like that's very good value. Asa Newell, again, I might be mispronouncing some names. I don't know these dudes just yet, but he goes to the Spurs as well. Then Rick Rocco, the Bulls select this guy to Illinois, who y'all told me in the comment section he's not actually going to Illinois. He's going somewhere else. We still have an opportunity to get VJ Edgecombe. So I will. Yeah, so I will. That's a really good draft. We got 2 backcourt players, and they could be the backcourt of the future. They really could be. We have a trade to announce. 11th overall pick for Yusuf Nurkic, a first-round swap in there as well. And that's for the Suns. The Suns might be selling, y'all. The Suns might be selling. I ain't got nothing to go get Kevin Durant or Devin Booker, but they might be selling. But we do have these picks at the back of the first round that I'm curious about their value on the market. We don't have a bunch of contracts, which is very interesting. We could actually be kind of buyers this year. If we can trade one of them first round picks to a team to just take on Gabe Vincent and another one of them first rounders to take on George Niang, we would have a almost completely clear salary book for this offseason, and we can just become buyers immediately. Go to free agency and go get people. And it'll be the quickest rebuild of all time because we still got other people's first rounders. The Pelicans said they'll take Gabe Vincent. Cool. We got a lottery protect the first round out of that. That's great. And we throw a second to the Bulls. We'll give back Julian Phillips. So we still got one of those first rounders. Oh, we have a trade to announce. 17th overall pick for Vucevic. So they just traded for George Niang and then flipped him to the Orlando Magic for the 17th pick. That's pretty good. That basically makes it look like a 3-team trade. Basically like a 3-teamer. All right, so we got one more first rounder at the end here. I don't know who you are, but apparently you're the highest overall guy here. Another point guard and you're 6'7"? You're 6'7" at the 1? And you can shoot? Okay. I mean, I didn't want to go in and get another point guard. But if you're there and you're the best guy available, who's Jaden Williams? It's like he's a great rebounder. I'm gonna take the other point guard too. We'll see what he turns into. We had a really good draft, man. I think we had a really, really good draft, and we have an opportunity to do some really cool stuff here. Do we keep all of these dudes? I think we keep all of them. They're 22 and younger, and they're not expensive at all. We're gonna let Zaire Williams walk for $13 million. He's just not. I don't even know what type of season he had. Oh, he had a really okay season, but not for $13 million. I mean, we can maybe bring you back, but it's gonna be cheaper than 13. Day'Ron Sharp, 8 and 8, and that's off the bench, so he was pretty solid. We'll keep him. And then Trent Wofford was upset. He deserves to get real PT somewhere. I don't know if that's gonna be this team, so we're gonna take his qualifying offer off the table. And the Cam is gonna be here. I think we're just going to turn Cam into a super six man on this team because I like the young guards that we draft. So the question is, Ben Simmons is asking for $22 million, and the 76ers are calling Ben Simmons' phone to bring him back. Oh boy, what did you average this year, Ben? 7 and 7 and 5. That's good, Ben. Go crazy. Did you hit a 3? 50% from 3. He hit at least 1. We're gonna let D'Angelo Russell walk too. He had no value on the market anyway. So we got a lot of money. Like a lot of money, because at the end of the day, we really don't have anybody on the roster. So we can go out there and use restricted free agency to our advantage. Like Alperen Sengun is going back to the Rockets. Okay, they're going to match whatever. That's not a big deal. Larry Marketing, the Cavs trying to get him back for $9 million. Like, how disrespectful is it to call the man's phone and offer him $9 million when he's trying to get 40-something? 43? He's trying to get 43. We're going to offer him 9. See what he says about that. Jalen Johnson is a guy that we could go after. Last year, he averaged 18, 7, and 3. Again, restricted free agency is very interesting. We could also go after, Cam is here in restricted free agency, but we're going to match whatever he gets, so I'm not tripping about that. I kind of like the Jalen Johnson thing, and we have to pay him more than what he's expected to get because that's the only way the other team won't match it. The Atlanta Hawks won't match $29 million. Maybe they will. Let's say 29.2 for him. And then I also see like Trey Murphy III here as well. And I feel like one of these two dudes could pop and be a really good option on this team. So I'm going to offer him 25-ish. And that might be enough. 25. Okay, let's see. Both of them have agreed, but it's a matter of will the opposing team match the offer? Moment of truth. Will they match the offer? The answer is no. I think we got both. Oh, not yet. I think we got to go one more day. Cam's prepared to take an offer from the Celtics. That's a steal. 3 years, $45 million. That's a steal. We just came up. He averaged 25 this season. He gonna make 45. He gonna make half the money that Jalen Johnson's gonna make. That's a steal. Get all 3 of them dudes here. Nobody gets matched. So our potential new starting lineup is like Dalen Harper. We will start Cam with him. We will start Cam with him to start off with, and VJ might take that spot next season. Then Trey Murphy, Jalen Johnson, and then Claxton, who's upset right now because he's always upset. What are you upset about? I feel aggro about everything that's been happening. What? We're building with you, brother. We're building with you. Okay, play progression is not too bad, man. We get Jalen Johnson jumping up 4. Cam does not get better at 23, which we hate. But Claxton goes up 1. Trey Murphy goes up 2. And Noah Clowney jumps up 2. We got Salty Aldama in free agency as well for pretty cheap. I think we had a really good offseason. We're still a young team, an exciting team, but we're not the worst team in the league no more. And I think that's good because I don't even think we have our own first rounder this year. So it wouldn't even make sense for us to care to be the worst team in the league. We got our front court players of the future. We got other people's first round picks for 2026. I kind of like our team. Let me double check to see if we have our own first this year. We have no. So yeah, it don't make. Oh yes, we do. Wow. So we could be bad this year, but we're not trying to be. We're not trying to be. I don't think we're trying to be great either, but we definitely not trying to be bad. We'll make it a 10-man rotation under Jordy Fernandez, and that means that who's getting minutes now? Noah Clowney's getting minutes. I think this team is fun. I think this team is really, really fun. We got some young players to invest in. First game under the new team is a blowout. Bradley Beal plays for the Pacers, by the way. And I guess he was traded for Pascal Siakam because I don't see Pascal on the team, which means that Pascal is over here with the Suns. Alrighty then. Okay, so we lose game 1. Game 2 is a 2-point win. Larry Marketing was with the Raptors. I actually like that pickup a lot. And I tried to get Larry Nance. What's your overall now? It did drop. So I'm glad we didn't get Larry Nance. It dropped by 2. Jalen Johnson. You know what? I should probably mess around with the shot tendency some because I don't think. Oh no, Trey Murphy's shot tendency is pretty high. I actually don't mind that. I don't need to touch that. We also brought in Karis LeVert. Bring him back. Remember Karis LeVert? Why is his shot tendency low? I've watched Karis LeVert a lot in his career. That boy likes to shoot that pill. Karis LeVert used to be here, so it's cool. He's a fan favorite. I think I made that up, but you know. All right, we're going to simulate to the deadline. We got a lot of picks, bro. We have a ton of picks. And I'm not saying we're going to immediately be buyers, but I'm saying that we might immediately be buyers, depending on how good or how bad the season goes. And 500-ish to start off. We'll take that. Are we going to win the NBA championship? 35-15, one seed? 35-15, one seed? Is Nicholas Claxton the greatest leader of all time? Jalen Johnson's injured right now with a broken hand. Like, how are we winning all of these games? I don't have the answer to it, but I ain't complaining. I'm definitely not complaining. I don't even know do we even do anything. I feel like it would be crazy to change up the continuity now, right? No way. Yeah, I think we move, bro. I think we move. I don't think there's a trade to be done. We're 9-1 in our last 10. We're the 1 seed. If we win this championship in year 2, that would be ridiculous. One of the more improbable championships we've won this year. All the awards are here. We do get Rookie of the Year and Dylan Harper, Jay Nivey. Okay. All right. We win Executive of the Year for the offseason, I guess. Team is a 93 overall, which gives us a chance, I guess. I still have no idea how we're here, but I'm not going to complain because a win is a win. Dylan Harper, obviously, all rookie team, same thing with VJ. So we get 2 of those guys. We are the 1 seed to start the playoffs. We tied, same record as the Pistons, but we must have had the tiebreaker. So that's cool. At home, we were almost unstoppable. 34-8 at home. On the road, we were above 500, but not as good. If you want to see stats, hit AI, boom, boom. Anybody like significantly better? Doesn't seem like it. Seemed like it was just a team effort, man. Seemed like it was really just a team effort, and I would say it was. All right. First round of the playoffs, who will we see? This young Brooklyn Nets team will see the Cavs. So Karis LeVert, you could potentially get your little revenge for them not bringing you back. But they don't have Darius Garland right now. I don't know if that means they traded him or he's just injured. The answer is probably injury, right? Yeah, he's injured and he will not be back. He has a torn right Achilles. Get well soon, DG to PG. Game 1, we win. 30-point game from Trey Murphy III. Game 2, Jalen Johnson fractured his other hand. Didn't he fracture his right hand earlier in the season? Okay. So we have to, adjust it just a little bit. And I guess that's fine. Jalen Johnson's actually one of our best players, if not the best player on the team. But it looks like we can get it done without him. 2-0 us, 3-0 us, and come on, no 3-0 leads blown. There we go. We get to the second round to go against the Toronto Raptors. They're going to have Nickeil Alexander-Walker back in Toronto. Shout out to him. Or I guess back in Canada. I don't know what part of Canada he's from. I just know he's Canadian. But he's back in Canada. It's a good lineup. The 5-man Usman Garaba, I don't believe he's a real good match for Nicholas Claxton. But we're going to see. It's not like Claxton's getting a bunch of buckets. He's averaging 9 points per game. Dylan Harper, that guy's a rookie. 11 for 19 from the field. We win game 2 as well. We maintain home court advantage. Toronto gets a game. They get 2. But as long as we win in Brooklyn, we did not win in Brooklyn. We lose game 5. We're going into a closeout game. Santi Aldama is now trying to play through an injury. That's not ideal. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big, big time for Brooklyn Nets. We are 2 games away from the conference finals. Do not lose this one. And so far, it looked like we are going to lose. And that is the case. We lose by 8 points, which is not that bad when you consider how young our team is and the fact that we lost one of our 3 best players. I'm not too mad about it. The Raptors are back in the championship, and they sweep OKC. Whoa! Russell Westbrook's going to retire. We can't tell him not to. Steph Curry, we can tell you not to. The rest of these dudes, I feel like I've tried to prevent you from retiring. But okay, that was a really, really successful season. We still got a bunch of first-round picks, too. Some of them might end up being the lottery. I have no idea. We don't see any lottery picks. That's fine. We do see pick number 21 and 29. Those are the picks that we got. That's fine. The Kings get the first overall pick from a trade with the Miami Heat. The Jazz is number 2. The Wizards, then the Spurs via the Bulls, the Hawks. Okay, but we do get end of the first round type picks. That's fine. We're going to take Deion Kane with pick number 21 from Providence. And then we'll pick number 29. We'll take Dexter Meeks because I like the name and he's 19 years old. Okay, not an amazing draft class, so I'm not tripping about. Ooh, 275s to start off with is pretty good. 0 badges, 1 badge is not ideal, but we got some okay players it look like. Julian Phillips, we're going to say no to. Dariq Whitehead, I mean, he was so good for us the year before, even though he didn't shoot the ball well. I'm going to keep him. For $5 million, you could get that qualifying offer for sure. Can we look to see what the Lakers were this season? So they were 44 and 38. That's one of the first rounders because we got their 2026. So we still got another first round from the Lakers. Somehow, without LeBron James, they still maintain good team. Like, that's pretty impressive. They brought D'Angelo Russell back. Okay. Yeah. They also got Moses Moody. Dalton Connect looks okay. Bronny still hasn't really progressed much, but now we get to free agency. Now, what were we missing on this team? Honestly, I feel like there's not a lot missing. It's just a matter of player progression, and we pretty much have everything we could need. Part of me wants to like spend a lot of money though. Oh, we don't have a lot of money. We spent it all. Okay, so we got like $9 million. So we got like the mid-level. So we could just fill out, I don't know, a backup point guard spot. Because Jalen Hood-Schifino's cool. He actually wasn't too bad last season. But maybe there's better out there. I don't know. We just got the money. Terry Rozier is an option. Trey Mann is an option. What type of season did you have last year, Trey Mann? 12-3 per 36. It's about 20-5. That's pretty good. He didn't shoot the ball very well from 3. But maybe he has a bounce back. Terry Rozier looked okay. He looked more than okay last season. He actually looked great last season. But he is 32 years old. I'm curious about his regression. But I don't know, man. This is an amazing season for Terry Rozier. Almost 50, 40, 90 if you round up just a little bit. I'm going to offer Terry Rozier the contract, man. And we just hope that he doesn't regress too much. We expect regression at 32, but not too much. And then Paul Reed as a minimum back, a third string center should be the last thing we do. Cool. Let's see what type of movement we have. Paolo Banchero. Why the heck did the Orlando Magic not match that offer? I don't know. The Portland Trailblazers get De'Aaron Fox. J-Dub goes to the Clippers. Okay. The Hawks get DeAndre Ayton. Oh, this simulation is gone so far south. Oh, my goodness. And we still got Jaren as an unrestricted free agent. We got Jaden Ivey unrestricted. Ben Simmons, what type of season did you have, Ben, with your last team? You went to Philly and averaged 6, 8, and 5, and he also hit a couple threes this year, at least a couple. Right? No. It could be 1. It was 2. Yeah, Ben, salute. Player progression sees Dylan Harper jump 4, Cam jump 1. Our 2 guys here, they didn't get better in overall, Jalen Johnson and Trey Murphy III, but like the inside defense with Jalen Johnson went up pretty, a lot. So that's kind of cool. And Karis LeVert drops 1. Terry Rozier drops 1 as well. I mean, heck, at this point, Jalen Hood-Schifino's better than Terry Rozier. But Terry Rozier's got the badges to match it, so we'll probably play Terry. We also got this guy, Igor Dimer from Russia, who, I don't know, bro. We might move him over to a 2 guard. He's 6'7". Yeah, we're going to move him over a little bit. I think our team is stacked. Again, we might be a year away with those young guys getting better, but like, man, do I feel really good about this team. Again, we're the 1 seed with us being super young. So imagine that extra year. Oh, we got to cut 2 people. Who is that? I don't want to cut these dudes. I feel like they could be kind of nice. Dexter Meeks, potential's a B+. Kane's potential is what? A C+. I'm sorry, Kane. Even though you were the 21st overall pick, you're getting cut. That makes no sense to me. And B-Ball Paul, we just brought you in, but you got to get cut, I guess. I brought in too many small forwards. So our starting lineup looks good. We will make it a 10-man rotation again. So that actually looks really good. And this guy looks too nice to be a reserve. Hold on. What's your overall if we make you a 2 guard? It goes up by 1. We probably gonna have him play some off guard, bro. We got too many good point guards. Oops, I'm trying to change your position. Yeah, we got too many good point guards, and you still might not be in the rotation right now. But I feel like next season, you're really going to be in there. And you're going to get Rookie of the Year or something because you haven't played a single minute yet. But then again, this year, you're probably going to play just because we might have some injuries here or there. This team is nice, man. This team is really, really nice. It's just about getting better. Like, can Dylan Harper hit 85 overall in season and then hit 2 more overalls in the offseason? That's where my head is at. But also, if we're really good, we might become buyers. Nicholas Claxton gets injured early. But look at Jalen Johnson, bro. Come on, man. We need a tough season from you, Jalen. We need a really tough season from you. And I feel like you can do it. Look at that. Just shoot the ball more, I guess. But great season so far. One of the most confusing teams we've ever done. We're 41-10 at the break. It doesn't make any sense, bro. 41-10? Like, okay, let's take a look. Are we just like the most dominant defensive team in basketball? Like, I don't even know what it could be. Points allowed. Yeah, wow. We are by far the most dominant defensive team in basketball. And our offense is 9th. But we have a 6-point per game difference between us and the second best defense. I don't know what to tell you, bro. We are them. Are we shooting the 3-point ball well? 38%? Oh my God, you're shooting 51%. Oh, 51 threes. I'm stupid. Oh my God, I thought that said 51%. Percentage-wise, we are 4th in 3-point percentages. Like, But then at the same time, I'm afraid to make a big change to the team because we're so good. Like, I want to go out there and buy. Kevin Durant is available. Devin Booker is available. But does it make sense for us to buy if we're this good? Now I'm adding Kevin Durant to the list. I don't know. Who else? De'Aaron Fox, nah. Selling Bulls team, got nobody. Selling Clippers does have Kawhi Leonard, but no thank you. We've already traded for Kawhi in previous videos. Jimmy Butler's 37. Add him to the list. He's so old. He's going to retire. I don't really care. The Lakers have still been okay, though. That's pretty interesting to me. Ben Simmons plays for them now. But that's it. Like, that's all we really got as far as if we want to make a big-time splash. Jimmy Butler's only 3-star value. Again, I'm assuming that he's going to retire after this season. But how do we even make the money match to go get Kevin Durant, who I think I just saw that he has a no trade clause. Did I read that correctly? He does. So he would have to approve this trade. We'd have to throw them Trey Murphy to start off with, who's averaging 15 points per game and 5 rebounds on almost 50, 40, 86. We also need 25 more million. Oh no, GG's, that ain't happening. Yeah, we can't get to 25 more million. I didn't realize how much money $58 million really was. And I'm assuming that Jimmy Butler is it's slightly worse. All right, so there's no big time splash deal to make unless I go through one more time for the rebuilded teams. But I don't think it's going to be anything that's super incredible. It's such an interesting team, bro. The fact that we are this good this early makes zero sense to me. I mean, we could do... Like, every single position I feel really good about. Karis LeVert, backup small forward. There we go. Karis LeVert is not playing the way we want him to play. Dariq Whitehead is just not playing. We might package these two dudes together and go get a new small forward. So instead of swinging for the fences, we're going to go and get a marginal upgrade at that backup small forward position. How about that? And I kind of want to buy into the identity, too. So trading for a wing that is also defensive-minded, I feel like goes a long way. Patrick Williams is having a really good season, and he's a good defender. We can move him over to the 3. He's only 6'7", so that's another guy to add to the list. So we should have a good amount of players to pick from. Denny Abdia, Patrick Williams, Derrick Jones Jr. Let's go try to get Denny first, who plays for the Trailblazers. A selling team right now, but he's only 26 years old, but he fits the identity to a T. $13 million is what we're looking at. That could be Karis, and I mean, Whitehead is really good. He's just not going to play for us. So that's like a really decent trade for them. I wonder if they'll give me their own first in this. Okay, no. Okay, I didn't think so. We just do that trade. They say no. Ooh. Okay, we give you our first round, which is not very valuable because we're really good. So now we do get Denny Abdia, who again fits what we want to do with an A perimeter defense. And play makes very well, rebounds decently for it. He's going to play some backup 3 for us. So I feel like that's a really good pickup. They want to start him over Trey. I'm not going to start him over Trey Murphy because I think we need that type of shooter. But this season, he is shooting 36% from 3, 15 points per game. So he's having a good year. But he is definitely a backup to Trey Murphy, who, again, is averaging 15 points per game on 55% shooting from 3. That's an elite year. Could they get the job done? We're about to see. Here are the awards. We do win Coach of the Year with Jordy Fernandez, which is dope. Can we somehow do it without any All-NBA players? So anybody that's even in the conversation for All-NBA, the fact that we got no All-Defensive players is crazy. We were the best defense by far. Now, Claxton, you deserve some type of respect. They ain't giving it to you. First round, we're going against Giannis and company. Okay, so they got Giannis and Dame still, but they got Zaire Williams, our old friend, Andre Jackson Jr. and Isaiah Jackson. That team cannot shoot outside of Giannis. So let's pack the paint. Game 1, we win. We put up 136 points. Is there an injury on the team? No. Okay. All right, it looked like there was an injury. They do want to keep putting Denny in there, but I can't help but think that we need the spacing of Trey Murphy to start. Denny can still get a lot of minutes, don't get me wrong. But I feel like we need the spacing. Game 2 is a win 2. Game 3 is a loss. Game 4, 3-1 us, and we get out to the second round to go against the rival. Just across the bridge, you see the New York Knicks, who are beating us at every position practically. Almost. I mean, I guess the front court is, splitting hairs. But, we're here. We're here, and we had a better regular season, so we'll see. Game 1, we win. VJ with a big game. Jalen Johnson with a double-double. Same thing with Dylan Harper with assists. Game 2. Oh, I almost simulated the whole round. Game 2, we win that as well, maintaining home court advantage. Jalen Brunson had a really good game, but Julius Randle had a really bad one. Game 3, Oh, man, I'm sorry we had to do that to you, Mikhail. This is supposed to be your era, and we're having the games that, I mean, Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle did their part. But on our side, it was just team-oriented basketball, baby. Everybody played, did something great. We're in the conference finals to go against the Toronto Raptors, the defending champion Toronto Raptors. Okay. Again, Usman Garaba is guarding Nicholas Claxton. Go eat, Clax. Game 1 is a win. And Claxton 8 on the glass. Didn't shoot it great, but I'm assuming he had a bunch of rebounds, go back up, rebounds, go back up. That's the way I'm seeing it. Game 2, Trey Murphy III sprains his toe. It's okay because Denny can just do what he needs to do. Game 2, we lose. That's what I'm talking about. We need that three-point shooting. Oh my God, VJ said he's gonna try to shoot the three by himself. We had Claxton, we had Cam, and we had Jalen Johnson all foul out. This is just overall a really, really bad game. Game 3 is a win. There you go. There you go. Denny, thank you. 4 threes for Denny Abdi is huge. Game 4, big win here. 2-2 them, or 2-2 tie. Some low-scoring games. Their defense looks amazing right now. I can't lie. I want to shorten our rotation just a little bit, Jordy. I want to shorten it just a little bit. You know, Jalen Hood-Schifino was getting minutes in the playoffs. I don't even know if he got minutes in the regular season. Okay, he did a little bit. But no. Shorten that rotation for sure. I'm actually going to shorten it again to 8-man. Yeah, to 8-man. I think that makes some sense there. All right, here we go. Game 5. We win Game 5 as well. VJ with a double-double. Same thing with Dylan Harper, who did not shoot the ball well at all, but he had 16 assists. Can we get to the NBA Finals? Yes, we do, to go against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. How long before Trey Murphy's back? Could you play through this? It say day-to-day. Can you play through it, bro? Can you play through it? I feel like you should be able to play through it because you coming back from this series, yes. Him coming back for this series is elite, and I'm still going to give him 26 minutes a game. This is we got a chance. Game 1, we win. Bro, oh my God, Ja Morant triple-double. This would be one of the craziest championship runs, and Trey Murphy's completely healthy now. We win Game 2 as well. Denny Abdia off the bench with 30 of them things. That's a really good mid-season acquisition. Game 3, one game away. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brooklyn Nets have won the NBA championship behind Dylan Harper at the age of what? 22? 22. Sheesh. Oh my God. Like, this is... Usually when you win a championship, you need one of them guys. I always say that. You need like a top 15 player or something like that. We didn't have that. We had just good vibes, good chemistry. Jordy Fernandez must be the greatest coach of all time. We won the championship. And I did 2 trades the whole video? We just went into restricted free agency and stole Jalen Johnson and stole Trey Murphy and then made 1 trade for Denny Abdia, and that was the game. That was raps, and now it was just about player progression. Our guy Igor didn't even really get to play. All right, I'm not playing the next season, but I want to see what player progression would have had everybody. That's it. We got the 3rd overall pick, a part of the James Harden trade. Oh my goodness. We could really set ourselves up to not just win a championship, but create a dynasty, depending on who might be there at 3. 1st overall pick goes to Andre Pickett from Arizona. 2nd overall pick is Luis Nash from Weber State. And then our pick, again, I didn't scout, but this is a 19-year-old that's a 79. What's the comps? Jimmy Butler or OG Anunoby? Alonzo Robinson, welcome to the team. He's a 6'10 small forward. And we got another pick somewhere down here. We're going to get the center, Abraham Lyon. Oh, we got another pick? Another 1st-round pick. We're going to take Sean Garrett. And then, yeah, we had 3 first-rounders coming off a championship. And that guy ends up being a 77. He's a ball hawk. He's a defensive specialist. He cannot score. Oh, my goodness. He's awful. That's okay. All right, again, just going to play progression, and we're going to call it a video, man. I appreciate everybody that watched. Let's see. Yeah, Dylan Harper jumps up another 4. VJ jumps up another 4. Where's Igor? Okay, he only jumped up 1. But he would actually play for us this season. No, he won't, because Cam is still here as the backup. Cam, shout out to you, bro. For being through, think about all the eras he's been through. The Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving era, and then he went through a tank era, and then now he's NBA champion. That's so great, and he's only 25 years old right now. This Meeks guy, who we drafted 29th, jumps up to, like, what a team. What a team. We could legitimately be great for 10 more seasons if we wanted to. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I am doing this challenge right now because my Twitch chat said I couldn't do it, and I am all about proving people wrong, where I'm trying to upload every day for 100 days now. That's not just on this channel, that's on this channel, Kenny For Real, Kenny 2, Bogey Beecham, numbers on the board. Pretty much any channel that I create content for, I'm uploading from today to I think it's like November something. It's a long time. 100 straight days, so lock in with me. I appreciate y'all.